Welcome back to Let's Play Marvel Saga Kororinpa. We're gonna chill out a little bit. And since when did I ever start making puns? Whatever. Okay, so scouting for collectibles. I see the green thing. I don't see the stump piece anywhere. They only give you a brief preview of each level though. So if you can't see the collectible from the angle that you get to see during that little preview, that short little preview, then you just don't get to see it. So you actually have to look for it in the level itself. Which isn't much harder at all, honestly. Oh. The answer's that. So, sometimes will just kind of come to you. You'll just literally stumble into it. I'll take it. Alright, remember what we were talking about in the last... Remember what we were talking about in the last episode. Be calm. This is something to do with relaxation. That means you can be slow with the ball, too. I'm not trying to have any good time or anything like that. In the sense that I'm not trying to complete levels quickly, not in the sense that I'm not trying to enjoy myself. And thus, we can afford to take our time in the levels. And try not to throw ourselves off ledges or anything, or move too quickly in any way. There's never any sense of urgency in this game. Unless you create that sense of urgency. Ah, darn it. Alright, let's go pick that up. And oftentimes when there are walls anywhere, I find it's best to pretend there aren't walls. Move slowly accordingly. Are there blinking tiles right here? Yeah, okay. Blinking tiles blink very rarely. And I want to be interested to make it... I'd be terrible, but kind of interesting to make a level that's predominantly made out of those blinking tiles. Because then every few seconds, it's a pretty long amount of time, but every now and then, you would see pretty much the entire level flash white, and you would see what's where, and you'd have to base everything off of that. It may or may not be fun in really any capacity. I don't know. Ah. This is one of those games where, like, the number one rule to not messing up is to never panic, because that never really ends well. If it does, it's only by luck. Kind of like in games like rhythm games. I always found that, like, one of the biggest things with those sorts of games is, even if things seem kind of overwhelming, never, like, start really mashing things to try to get things to work, because it'll only make things worse. Take a deep breath and just do what you can. And try to take things on at your own pace. That tends to work a lot better, a lot more often. Okay. See, nice calming music, just rolling a ball over some slopes. Well, it works out. I have all the collectibles I need aside from that. Okay, and then sometimes things work out luckily like that. I was saying though, I already had all the collectibles like the green gem and the stump temple piece, so we're good. Okay, that's an easy stump temple piece. Where's the green gem? There it is. Oh, I see. Okay. I can go get that. Not a problem. I'll show you how you get that in just a moment if you haven't already figured out that brief moment you had to see it. Yeah. So sometimes when you're small, the game likes to like repurpose certain pieces, like these. These are normally borders to keep you from falling off of things. But here, now since you're small, you can actually use them as their own platforms. It's kind of cool how the game does that. Like, the developers certainly saw all the different ways you could use all different set pieces in this game. And they employed that in their actual level design. I am being careful, Anthony. Do not worry yourself. So what we want to do here is we want to stay small. That means we can drop through here. And pick up the green gem. Duh. Now from here we can come on back. Don't need to go through there just yet. We can also do that. We have everything. So let's get on our merry way. On we go. Is the rest of this just on the track? A good chunk of it at least. I'm not really sure the point is of crystals that are pretty much impossible to avoid collecting. I guess to avoid sequence breaking, well, you keep you from like jumping from one part of the track to another. And also partly just to kind of give you a marker of progress to say, hey, you've made progress in the first place, and also to say, you're approximately this far in the level. And if you have half the crystals, you're probably about halfway through the level. That sort of thing. Alright, so I think we'll probably, unless I get through these things quickly, which I doubt, we'll probably end up, I don't see where any of the collectibles are. We'll probably end up, oh, hi Bells. Oh, hi, Snowman, you're hiding things from me. Why'd you do that? Probably end up finishing this episode with finishing the challenge level for Chill Mountain. Or whatever this place is called. I know this is kind of beyond what you would really expect of the game, but what would be really cool if the bells actually rang and whatnot as you rotated the world. Like, on a more modern, powerful system, and by that I mean just like anything more powerful than the Wii, like even just in the 360 or PS3, although I think of those as rather powerful systems just because those are a lot more powerful than the games the game systems I usually play anyways. But taking that sort of thing, I think it would be really cool to actually have something you can... Oh, calm down. Taking into account some more physics when you're rotating the world in this game. And then actually incorporate that into the environment. And make the environment respond a bit more. Calm down to your actions. That'd be really cool. Oh, hello. These snowmen are trying to hide everything from me. Trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Oh dear. Okay, well that's interesting. So I was at normal size, and then I went through both of those. Why was the first one there though? Because now if I go back up, I come out big. But why would I want to be big? Like, there's nothing that's going to change. Well, I can skip that. Not sure why I put that big one there. Probably goes without saying, but if you're big, you can't actually go through a normal size to small size modifier because... Oh, do you stay a certain size when you reset? I don't think it does. I think whenever you cross checkpoint, it saves your size. Yeah, I'm very sure it does. Oh, it's sled. Awesome. Anyways, today, alright, let's go into the challenge area and have our fun. Don't have to worry about collectibles in this one, but what is here for us? At the very beginning, we have things trying to crush us. Awesome. And then from there, we have, oh, great, jumps. Amazing. And 11 crystals, probably the most we've actually ever had to collect at this point. Alright. Well, this be alright for finishing up the night, I think. Something a bit more fun. Yeah, you have to be careful with making sure you can actually turn at a good angle, not accidentally deviate from the path. You need to be able to move straight as you move to one side or another. Do jumps like this. Thanks. Thanks for the gooey stuff. You try to give you some semblance of control afterwards. Keep things from going too haywire. Well, yeah. So I guess this is. So I guess this is a level where you can't totally afford to actually take the calm approach. Oh. But I took a 2 not calm approach that time, I guess. Darn it. I actually managed to jump over that stuff. That was not what I really intended to have happen. I didn't expect to go that far at all. Alright, so let's try to have a bit more discretion this time. There we go. There's a bit more discretion, not a lot. Oh. Alright, so let's see if we can just kind of get this one going. Get the ball rolling. Okay, well that's the general idea. Doesn't quite work out the way I did it. That's the idea. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't do this all at once. I have a higher success rate for these jumps if I actually take them on deliberately. Not that it hasn't also ended poorly, but... Oh! Oh well. Let's probably just like drop straight down or something like that if you really want to. Nah, that won't work. So you have the ramps in your way. Or you can do that. Sure. Okay, well. Yay, parts. Indeed I did. Why is Challenge Stage capitalized? Is it really that big of a deal? But thank you, Anthony, for recognizing my accomplishments. Ooh. Ah, yeah, so here we go. So this is where fusing junk actually turns into something a bit more interesting and important. Also, Anthony, why are you wearing things? Alright. So, it seems like... Yeah. So we're gonna need to actually play specific levels to get specific parts of this now. I forgot that you actually ever needed to go to any of these bonus levels. I thought they were completely bonus. I didn't realize they're actually required anyway. I thought to pick up all the parts for any of the places you needed to go, like for things like the submarine, plot required stuff, what you would actually do was picking up parts from those you had already cleared. I thought that was kind of like a padding type of thing to force you to replay levels, but that's not actually the case. It's a bit better than I thought it was. So we'll have some new. We'll actually finally get to see Kenya Island, the city. Is it just? Oh, is it just city? Kenya Island, yeah, city and haunted house. Next episode. So see you guys next time. Next episode of Let's Play Saga Kororinpa. Here we have some fun in new places. Oh yeah. Ooh. Thank you. I was very impressed with those moving pipes when we first played. Show Mountain. Hi. Alright, so what's here? This I actually saved after we talked to that hide-and-seek dude. Alright, so now we have a fused vehicle part. But we don't have the things we need. So we'll get to that once we have everything we need. But for now, I'll see you guys next episode of Saga Kororinpa. Hey, Anthony. But that'll be a week from now for me. So I'll leave you guys once again to the calm, pleasant sounds of Anthony's place and whoever knows where. To which we'll return later on and have some more fun again with rolling balls, throughout whatever it may be, to somehow help an ant rebuild a great civilization. It's odd, but you know, it's strangely endearing in how odd it is and how simple it is in certain odd ways. I like it. I'm trying to teach myself to love this game again. In a new way, see it in a new light, and things like that. And it's nice getting to approach it differently, always having like pleasant things to talk about throughout. Because this game, it's a really, really great game, I think, for just talking about whatever pleasant, easy thing as you play it. Because there's not too much in the game taking your attention beyond that with regards to things to talk about. Anyways, bye guys. See you next time.